Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to talk about 3 uncommon problems that I'm having with my Lincoln MKZ hybrid. Keep in mind my MKZ has 250,000 kilometers on it, so problems are expected to occur and it should not scare you from buying this vehicle. If you want to connect with other MKZ owners, check out the Real Lincoln MKZ Enthusiast Facebook group, which I will leave a link in the description below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and show your support. It's what keeps this channel going. Problem number 1. Faulty ABS wheel speed sensor. I first noticed this issue last year. Every once in a while, all the dash warning lights would go off, such as hill descent control not available, adaptive headlight problem, adaptive cruise control not available, and many more. When these lights came on, I would lose power steering and adaptive suspension. So it was very hard to turn the steering wheel, and if this car had Sport Plus mode, that's what it felt like. The ride was very harsh. I could feel every single bump and imperfection on the road. So I just pull over, shut the car off, and turn the car back on, and I get all my functions back. Here's a video of what I'm talking about. I didn't really care about this issue last year when it happened, but starting in October of this year, the lights came back on every time I drove the car, especially when I go over a bump. This time, whenever the lights came on, not only does the power steering and adaptive suspension don't work, but the transmission cuts off for a split second. When I accelerate, it cuts power. There's more. The brakes don't work, again for a split second. I almost rear-ended someone on my way to school last week, and it was the scariest thing ever. Basically, my car is not safe to drive at the moment. Upon looking into Facebook groups and forums, I've discovered it's caused by a faulty ABS sensor. I've ordered the ABS wheel speed sensor for both the front tires. I hope to install it sometime soon, and I really hope it fixes the issue, otherwise I'm a bit stumped. A video on how to replace the ABS wheel speed sensor will be available on my channel, so stay tuned for that. So that's issue number 1. Let's move on to issue number 2. Issue number 2 is a very annoying one. The pre-collision sensor is a bit tilted due to a small roadkill that happened about 3 years ago. I think the sensor is pointed upwards now instead of facing forwards because every time I drive under a bridge, it thinks that I'm going to rear-end someone and beeps at me. Not only that, I can't peacefully use the cruise control in this car anymore. I turned off adaptive cruise control because the sensor obviously does not function, so I thought normal cruise control would work. It does, but you get an annoying beep every 7 seconds, which is absolutely so annoying. I can't figure out a way to turn off this crap. Take a listen. I can peacefully use cruise control for about 30 minutes, then the message starts popping up, and it drives me crazy. I'm kind of used to it now. I usually play music, so it doesn't really bother me, but man, I really want to figure something out. Taking the bumper off and replacing the sensor is costly, so I'm thinking there might be some other options available on Forescan so I can completely delete the system. Anyways, Last but not least, the final problem that I'm having with my Lincoln MKZ is a leaky valve cover gasket. If you've been following my channel, you'd know that I had a valve covers replaced last year because of a misfire due to an oil leak into one of the cylinders. Well, I had a mechanic fix that issue, so no more misfire or leak into the spark plugs. But now I'm faced with a new oil leak, which is coming from outside of the valve covers. It doesn't affect drivability, but I can smell the oil inside the cabin every time I start up the car. Not really good for your lungs. Anyways, I'm not sure if the mechanic didn't install it properly or what, but the mechanic is just ghosting me now, so I'm assuming he screwed up. I got a quote from a reputable mechanic of $260 to fix the issue. I'm gonna give that a try and see what he can do. Those are my 3 problems. Again, they're not common to this vehicle. If you want to know about more common problems, check out my very popular videos that I made covering the major issues on these Lincoln MKZs. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button and show your support. See you all next time.